Quá bình thường.
Này sao nổi.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Hấp chi diệu. Quá hư cấu. Áo vải chữ. Thí sinh tiếp theo.
Trời.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được.
Cô gái hơ mông. Cô gái hơ mông trên bếp lửa.
Áo vải chữ.
À đủ. Sao thoát hết đấy nhỉ? Bắn được trận lại thoát. Bắn được trận lại thoát.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Hấp chi diệu.
Hello Dũng nha.
Quá bình thường.
Rồi.
Cũng tạm được. Hấp chi diệu.
Nợ ơi, nợ kèo ơi. Nợ mai giả.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được.
Trúng mà. Lâu quá không gặp em nhỉ à?
Quá bình thường.
Hello anh.
Cũng tạm được.
Cá tàu thế. Trừ 73. Bịp.
Quá bình thường.
Di chuyển nhanh thế.
Quá bình thường.
Ơ, đục xùa đấy nhở. Ôi. Vãi lều. Nó bắn như thật đấy, bọn này nó bắn điêu lắm. Mấy cái thằng đù má. Ôi.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Hấp chi diệu. Quá hư cấu. Áo vải chữ. Thí sinh tiếp theo.
1,21 lít à?
Quá bình thường.
123. Thua vừa nãy một kill cơ. Thế mới điều chứ. Có nên thêm cái nữa không? Thêm cái nữa cho nó rực rỡ nhá. Thêm một cái nữa. Bây giờ bắt đầu mới vào tay đấy. Chứ nhìn cái gì đã chết rồi. Sợ vãi linh hồn.
Quá bình thường. tạm được. Thật kỳ diệu. Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Thật kỳ diệu. Quá hư cấu. Áo vải chữ.
Trời ơi,
Thí sinh tiếp theo.
mấy đằng sau nữa nè. Cái thằng thổ tả đấy nó hồi sinh hoài vậy. Ê,
Quá bình thường.
nó hồi sinh đằng sau ghét thế nhở.
Cũng tạm được.
Ơi,
Thật kỳ diệu. Quá hư cấu. Áo vải chữ. Thí sinh tiếp theo. Mới hết rồi đây.
đông quá.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Thật kỳ diệu. Quá hư cấu. Áo vải chữ. Quá bình thường.
Yes.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Thật kỳ diệu.
Vãi lều nó bắn rồi.
Quá bình thường.
Ui rồi. Đâu ấy?
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Thật kỳ diệu. Quá hư cấu. Áo vải chữ.
Trời ơi. Chưa được kèo à bạn á? Chưa bạn ơi, buồn quá. Để hết trận này xem sao. Chưa được.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Thật kỳ diệu.
Mẹ, hai thằng bên kia nó không bắn rồi. Cái nhỏ mình nó bắn thôi.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được.
Thế thì đỡ làm sao được.
Thật kỳ diệu.
Ui, nhìn thấy cái là chết rồi.
Quá bình thường.
Kìa, ở bên kia bạn ơi. Trời ơi. Nó phải tùy theo ngày đấy. Ngày nào hồi sinh đen là không bắn được đâu. Đấy. Nhảy kìa. Bắn mãi không chết chứ. Điều quá.
Quá bình thường.
Nháy chứ. Chịu. Nháy tiếp này. Cái đi. Nhỏ vai. Đủ ma. Trước mặt nó không bắn.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Hấp chi diệu. Quá hư cấu. Áo vải chữ. Thí sinh tiếp theo. Bơi hết vào đây.
Rắn quá, khó quá.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Hấp chi diệu.
Ê.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Hấp chi diệu. Quá hư cấu. Áo vải chữ.
Trời đủ má, hồi sinh. Đồng quá.
Quá bình thường.
Nhiều vãi lều.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Hấp chi diệu. Quá hư cấu.
Tóe máu rồi.
Quá bình thường.
Đông thế, toàn hồi sinh rồi. Đỡ làm sao được.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Hấp chi diệu. Quá hư cấu. Áo vải chữ. Thí sinh tiếp theo. Bơi hết vào đây.
Ui giời, tóe máu nó kìa.
Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được.
Đồ đen quá.
Quá bình thường. thường, cũng tạm được. Hấp kỳ diệu. Quá hư cấu.
120, lại 120 rồi.
Vỡ mồm. Quá bình thường, cũng tạm được. Hấp kỳ diệu. Quá hư cấu. Áo vải chưa ướt thí sinh tiếp theo.
Đồng thế gì? Ôi nháy rồi. Thế chịu rồi. Vô lý thế. Thôi hết sức rồi. Đi C4 thôi nhở. C4 tí nào. Ôi ôi, mỏi hết cả tay rồi. Rồi ạ. Nay chủ nhật có khác chơi đông phết hay? Tôi thấy đông người chơi phết hay. Nè, phòng server đông. Ui giời. Bộ quốc phòng cờ lan. Wax select ghê. Chưa có 88 rồi, hay đi danh tí nhá. Cho nợ, cho nợ thôi. Tôi nợ. Đấy, qua đây này bạn. Làm trận đấu đơn nữa. Làm ván 46 đây, 46 VIP này. Nợ mai giả. Từ giờ đến Tết thì kiểu gì chả giả được đúng không? Sao mà nợ hết năm được, sao mà nợ từ năm này qua năm khác được. Ui trời. Người vãi. Phòng này nó không cho ghép rồi. Bọn này nó có cần lan đó rồi. Tôi đi bắn danh một tí cho nó đỡ trừ điểm cái nữa nhờ. Sợ nhất là lại gặp cái map chạm vệ tinh đấy. Anh em tin không? Kiểu gì cũng chạm vệ tinh. Chạm vệ tinh nó ra nhiều vãi à. Đi danh trước rồi chờ 88 sau vậy. 687. Rồi. Gánh trận danh bạn ơi á. Đâu có mời được đâu. Không mời được, lệch cấp rồi, quá điểm rồi bạn ơi. Cái này là bị gọi là gì nhở? Chênh nhau 100 điểm thôi. Chênh nhau quá là không đi được. Thấy không? Lại chạm vệ tinh, thấy không? Tôi đoán có sai đâu.
Khó nè. Mù nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Trời ơi, một máu rồi, mít 1C. Nó lại nhai hành rồi. Trừ 92 rồi không giết được, cả team không giết được ai thế này. Chết thật. Mày bắn tao hả mày?
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mù nè. Quá bình thường.
Cờ Lan, anh em chơi cái gì đây? Bên này.
Khu B.
Bên lia.
Khói nè.
Mày đặt bom đâu ấy? Ồ. Nhìn thấy không? Nhìn thấy bom không? À được. Thằng ấy biết chơi. Biết đặt. Sao nó ở đây rồi? Thằng kia đâu ra rồi? What the fuck?
Khói nè. Mù nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Thùng vàng hả? Mít hả? Ok. Lại bị cái thằng thổ tà nó giết ạ. Cay thế nhở? Mít 1 trừ 52 rồi đấy. Kìa. Gãy rồi.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mù nè. Khói nè.
Trời ơi, không chiếm ít thì bắn cái gì? Thôi chịu. Bắn nhát thật đấy. Thôi tôi thủ nhà đây. Vãi nhở.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Thôi
Khói
đi chỗ
nè.
khác. Tiền sư cho mày. Ai à? B1C chạy rồi. Lên.
Khu B. Quá bình thường.
Lên.
Mù nè.
Nó móc á. Đùa đâu. Vãi chưởng. Bắn rùa thế. Đừng nói là nó clear nhá. Rồi.
Yểm trợ tôi. Theo tôi nào. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Toang. Ngách A có. Ui rồi, hụt rồi.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Ném mù nó mới cày ạ. Ô thiệt sự. Được.
Cần hỗ trợ.
Khó rồi anh em ơi. Khó rồi.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Quá bình thường. Mu nè.
Đủ, giật cả mình. Cái xác đó.
Quá bình thường. Cần hỗ trợ.
Bên kia nó giết được tôi thì là nó sẽ thắng.
Cẩn thận. Sau
Bởi vì
lưng.
team mình toàn phế.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Móc rồi.
Quá bình thường.
Còn nữa này.
Cũng tạm được.
Thằng này ở trong hầm hay sao ấy. Không phải.
Đồng ý.
Đúng rồi mà, thằng này trong hầm mà. Hầm ấy lần cuối mà. Không biết chạy đâu rồi. Móc nhà rồi này.
Mu nè. Giữ vững đội hình. Tiến lên. Ok, tiến lên nào. Khói nè. Mu nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Có núp đấy. Nó núp đấy. Bỏ đi mà làm người. Nó có sai đâu. Bỏ đi. Chết người.
No, you can't. I could have all the muscles in the world. I could never do what you
I can't turn
do.
anybody into this. I know that. 'Cause
You're amazing.
but it's definitely something that that you can. I just spent a week with my sister, so I know some of the things that she'll refer to something and I'll say no, it was this day, and then all of a
She
sudden
doesn't
other
have the
things come
power?
up. She doesn't have the power. Everybody in my family is really smart, and they have great memories.
I heard she can turn invisible. Is that true?
You got the memory. She got invisibility.
She got invisibility.
Oh, that's a nice one to have.
And her
love
dad used to be able to
one.
run really fast.
Oh my gosh, that would be your favorite.
And your mother died horribly too?
Oh, my mom was a dancing teacher. We had this dancing school in our backyard with 200 students between the ages of 2 and 80, including the nuns who came over for stretch classes because we lived next door to a Catholic church.
Yeah.
And my mom also ran a beauty shop in our kitchen with 25 women from the neighborhood.
No wonder she died young. She was exhausted.
Yeah. And so anyway, so she was incredible, and she had this dancing school, and then after my father died, the stress just took over her body, and she ended up having horrible rheumatoid arthritis, and she died from the complications of it and ended up losing her leg, and it was terrible. It was,
awful.
No, terrible ways. And my parents were fabulous people. They created this environment for our neighborhood that people still talk about today, you know. It was just this little like gem right in the middle of all of it.
Hey, baby, let me ask you something personal. How are you holding up? Are you looking good?
Oh yeah.
Body still tight?
I'm going to be on the Today Show tomorrow, and then next week I'm a judge on the Miss Universe pageant, and then I'm coming back to New York to do The View, and then
is the
I've got
body
a movie
holding
coming
up or
out,
what?
too. What?
How's the body look?
Good. I should come in and see you when I come back to New York.
You're not kidding. With these new superpowers, I can't get enough of you. I'm totally turned on.
It's so funny.
I
And you're
mean, this
happy
is
too.
what-
I'm happily married now too.
Four
with
times,
the love
right?
Of my life.
Weren't you married like 4 times?
No, 3. But
3.
It's because I was waiting for this one. I've known Michael since the first year of college at the University of Chicago, but he was my college roommate's boyfriend.
This dude she married, she took her from her college roommate.
No.
Number one.
How about
Mary Lou is like sexual dynamite. She's sexual dynamite, but I'll tell you
She's
what a good...
sexual napalm.
She's sexual napalm. Hey, she loves sex so much, Mary Lou Henner. I hope she doesn't mind me saying this. She even told me she loves the smell, the taste of a man, right? You
that's
love...
in my book. Yeah, I do. Oh,
and
I
she
love
made love to almost everyone on the show Taxi.
Except
cute.
Danny DeVito.
But she found him sexy.
5 years, and we worked with 77 guys all day. Come on.
Well, listen
2
to
out
this.
of 77.
She banged Travolta. She banged Tony Danza. Who evidently is an animal. He would have sex anywhere and do
Anytime.
animal. Why was he such an animal, Mary Lou? I don't even remember.
That energy, it's that Tony energy. But, you know.
He banged you in weird places, right?
Yeah.
In the
maybe.
butt? No.
No, not the butt. And also, she made love to. Now, okay, you get Travolta, you get Tony, but even Judd Hirsch, she fucked. I mean, banged.
I
Excuse me.
adore Judd. They were, these were great guys.
What was the weather
It was the
like
70s.
under Judd Hirsch's balls on January 12th, 1984?
Oh, I wasn't with him then.
Wow, the
I don't
memory
know.
on you. And you remember every sexual moment, right? I mean, it all plays out.
It's all. Well, see, I really believe that because a person has been through their lives, it's in there somewhere. That's why people, when they get roughed or something, or some kind of change in their body or whatever, certain memories come back because it's all stored somewhere in our muscles and in our psyche and our hard drive.
That's what a hypnotist will say.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you really take a person back to the day, you can walk them through it. Just like they're there.
The experts say that we only access not even like 10% of our brain power.
Right.
So
I know.
believe what Mary Lou is, she is one of those people that she is what
She
we're going
got
to
an
look like.
extra couple of percent.
She's going to look like what we do in the future. And that she is the beginning of a mutation in the human existence, that eventually we will have these superpowers.
Oh, I'm excited about that. That's
Compared to her, we're like Gary the retard.
We're Charlie when he goes back.
Right. We're retarded compared to her. But we have this. She is the future. Don't you see?
Well, wait a minute. Let me just ask you something.
We're
Are you,
frogs.
excuse me, are you plagued by any of these memories? Are there things you would rather not have in your head?
really not. Because, and you know what? This is the
First
other
time she
part
met
of my book. Wait, what did you say?
I said the first time you met me.
Oh, well, you know what it is? It's like this. It's like if you process it in some way that it's just part of you. It doesn't become this like crazy emotional boogeyman. Like, oh, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at it. When you do that, then it really has power over you.
Well, the reason I ask is because people who have something really traumatic happen to them, they already are stuck with that memory, and sometimes they can never break out of it. You know, like
Right.
it marks them for the rest of their lives.
Right.
Like
Well,
that
that's
could
what
be
I'm saying.
dangerous in a memory like yours.
Like
Well,
mine.
you know, maybe, I mean, you know, the most tragic things certainly have been what's happened to my parents and you know, things like that.
Right.
But, and, you know, but because, you know, it's such a part of me, and there are, like, lessons to be learned from things, and I just never, you know, I can't say that anything so horrible to me happens that I would want to block it out. So maybe other people feel differently. I don't know. I'm not in their heads. But for me, even the most horrible things that have happened to me, you know, it's a part of my life and part of my story.
Do you ever lose your keys? Is it possible for you to lose your keys? No.
You know what? I could be like, where did I put them? And then I'll just retrace, and I'll be like, okay, that's where they're going to be.
Wow.
You
What
know,
an
so
ability.
it's like that.
I mean, this is just unbelievable to
Oh,
me.
thank you.
Do you think your powers go so deep that, like, if you, like, have you ever witnessed a crime, but they needed to know, like, a person who was standing in the background and you could draw up the whole picture of what was going on?
That's never happened to me, but yeah, I could probably do that. I was involved in a deposition, and because of the details of my observations, you know, they threw the whole case out. You know, they changed it because my deposition was so, like, crazy thorough.
Who was the best lover, Judd Hirsch, Tony Danza, or
All different.
Travolta?
All different. Very different. And I have different relationships with those guys, of course. I mean, you know, Johnny and I practically grew up together.
Do you know how many times,
So
like, do you know every date of when you had sex with John Travolta?
I know every date that I spent with anybody in my life.
Wow.
Let's put it that way. You know, do I sit and calculate them constantly? No. But could I, you know, it's like, this is what's interesting about thinking about anything.
What was the weather like the first time you made John Travolta, when you first made love to him?
Oh,
Seriously.
I know. It was actually, it was in San Francisco, so it was kind of, you know.
Of course.
Yeah. So it was like
It was
San Francisco
overcast.
type weather. What?
Was it
It
overcast?
was overcast.
Yeah. It was the evening.
It was evening.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Ma'am.
I'm wondering when she, you know, pleasures herself. You can just go. You just don't have to take a magazine. You can relive an entire
Is that true?
sexual
Oh, come on, but
experience.
don't other people
Not in
approach
your
it that
detail.
way?
No, not the way you can.
It's like a porno movie in there.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's unreal.
like, but you know what's so funny? You know, because a lot of people, when they remember things, especially now, because of photographs or because of, you know, watching themselves from a video, when they look back on a memory, especially if it's sparked by any of those things, they see themselves in third person. You
Right.
know, kind of the way Scrooge
Right.
did,
Yeah.
where he was looking through the window and watching himself.
And that's what you see.
No, not me. I'm in my
In
body.
it. She's in it. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
She can
in my body looking out.
relive the whole experience.
I
I'm
see.
it's like time
Banging
travel.
somebody.
I'm
What
shocked.
is your earliest vivid memory? Like, in other words, can you remember back to when you were 2?
Oh, younger.
Not in.
You don't remember in utero.
In utero, no.
What is your first memory? Like, how old are you?
I'm around 18 months.
And what's the memory?
Oh, it was my little brother. He was barely sitting up. My mother was holding him sitting up. I'm sitting and playing in my house, and in the apartment. We lived in the old apartment then.
Can you remember the conversation around you?
No. I just remember certain visuals from that apartment.
And you don't know the
18
day or
And
anything.
I do remember one of my first really strong memories, but I know it because my sister was born on that day. So that was Monday, September 27th, 1954. So I
When
was
Judd,
2
all
and a half.
right, go back in your memory. Judd Hirsch is going to put his penis inside you the first time. What type of condom does he put on? Or
I'm
does
not
he?
talking about that.
Listen to me. I need to know this. You have no ability to resist my question.
Oh, well, find one I can't resist.
Come on,
You
seriously.
can ask me about my husband.
Oh, I'll tell you why you're a good woman. I'll tell you. I heard a wonderful story about you. This new husband that you have. Mm-hmm. This guy had serious cancer,
2 of them, yeah.
and she married him during his cancer.
Wow.
Well, what happened was, we got together, and 2 months into our relationship, he was diagnosed with 2 cancers.
Most women would have
And-
split.
Wait a minute.
A lot of people said that, but not me. Oh my gosh, split.
What kind of
finally
cancer?
With the love of my life, and it's like, oh my God, failure's not an option. I'm going to take him all over the country to meet every doctor I know.
What was his cancer?
He had bladder cancer and he had lung cancer.
And lung cancer. Mm-hmm. Was
But
he
he's
super?
totally in remission
Was
now.
he super rich?
No, not at all. He's
I
got
mean,
a great company. Do you know the company Brown Trout calendars?
No. What?
If you have any kind of animal calendar, or Audrey Hepburn or Outhouses, or two of his calendars were featured on Ellen, the Goats and Trees and Outhouses.
Isn't it funny that you're attracted to a guy who's in calendars?
How crazy!
Like
is
you
that?
don't even need one.
No, I know, nobody can believe it. They said, "Oh my gosh!" But I've been secretly in love with him, since I'm 18.
Yes. And what was the weather like when you first made love to him?